A little more work and attention to safety with frying your Thanksgiving turkey will give you crispier skin and moist, tender meat. Stick around for the perfect temperature for the perfect turkey. Welcome to Lawyer in the Kitchen. Today we're gonna do something totally different. We're gonna deep fry a turkey. Crispier skin and moister, tasty meat. And so we're gonna do it, plus it cooks way faster. We're gonna cook about a 12-pound turkey. It should take us between 40 and 50 minutes of cooking time, and it'll be done. A good 15 minutes of rest time. And the temperature we're gonna take it out at is 152. And it should have carryover temperature for about another 10 degrees to take it to 162. Now, those of you who are super cautious about poultry temperatures, you know 165 is the number. But the USDA says that if it's been at least 4 minutes above 150, then it's safe to consume. So we're gonna go with that, and I've seen several other people who are going with that temperature even as low as 151 to take it out. We're gonna go 152. This is not like cooking a turkey in the oven. In fact, let me tell you that. Yearly, there's approximately 5 deaths, 90 injuries, and between 900 and 1,100 home fires from deep frying turkeys. So listen to these because, and this isn't everything there is, just use common sense, but here are some things. The number one reason, it should be completely thawed, okay? The number one reason for having problems where it explodes or blows up, things like that, is overheating the oil. That's the number one thing. Do it outdoors on a solid surface, at least 10 feet away from anything that can burn. Do not overfill the fryer. We're going to show you how to measure it so you have an exact measurement of how much oil to put in there. We're going to do that with water first. Cover the gas cord with some aluminum foil so if grease spills out over that, it doesn't get on that cord. Lower the turkey in and out of the fryer with a cord and on a pulley. We're going to do that. I've got a ladder set up to do it. So you're not going to be anywhere near it. Nice, smooth, slow control. Okay. Maintain the temperature of the oil. If it gets too hot, it can combust. Okay. Have all-purpose fire extinguisher ready. And you should, I'm not doing it here, so I'm not doing what I'm saying, but you should have long sleeves and should have some protective goggles on. And if you do all that and don't do it in your house, you should be fine. Remember, completely thawed. We've brined this for about 8 hours. We're going to set the bird on the platter. And we're going to set it in. And now we're going to fill it up with water. We don't want to put any more oil in here than we have to. I mean, the lower, the better. We don't want to just cover the bird. That's all and keep in mind, it'll boil up a little bit no matter what. So as it fries. So it right on the edge is perfect. All right, so now we're going to fill it up. We're simply going to put a mark in the pot. Make sure the water goes in the bird as well, because the oil will obviously do that. Now, I've got 5 gallons of peanut oil, so I know I have plenty. And I think it's probably taken, my guess is 2.5 will do it. And I wouldn't use much more than a 14-pound turkey is about the max. This is worth every second of time it takes to do this, because when I pull this turkey out and the water level goes down, we'll know exactly how much oil to put in there and not overfill it. Now, you don't put your mark now because you got to pull the bird out. And that looks good to me right there. You got it's holding some in the skin? Yeah. All right. Yeah, but so we'll do that. We'll come back to that. That's pretty good. All right, so now, if you'll give me a Sharpie, I'm going to put a little mark, and it's going to be just a little bit lower than that mark. That's not much, you can't see that. Let's see. It's at 8, just below, it's 7 3/4. Then I'll know my mark's correct, although I can still see it. All right. Now I'll get the water out, completely dry this. Plenty of water. I don't care what we do to the skin. We're not letting this water go in there. Okay. No, it's water. It's from the brining. They probably injected it. I don't want to cut the skin off, but I don't want, that'll blow up. That's looking pretty good now. That's a lot better than it was. That's pretty good. We'll see, won't we? All right. We need to fill it up with oil up to our mark. Yeah.
Where's the mark?
You see it, don't you?
Over there?
Just a little under and that's it. All right, so we got her lit. We're gonna get her to 250. It's gonna take a long time with this till I get this down. So we're getting close, okay? We're about 210, 215. At 250, we're gonna drop it, but we're gonna turn the gas off. So just in case she bubbles over, there's no flame. I got my pulley here, got a cleat over here. You don't have to get near it to put it down or bring it back up. All right, we are with 220. We're gonna go to 250. We are at 250 on the nose. Going to turn off the gas so we have no flame. All right, here we go. And I'm going to pull it up just a little bit. And now we're going to put the flame back on it.
Oh. All right, I'm backing it up.
Now we're going to bring it up to 350 and let it cook between 40 and 50 minutes. At 35 minutes, I'm going to pull it out and check the temperature. I'm looking for 152. The earliest mention of frying a turkey appears to be in a 1984 New Orleans Times-Picayune food article. Some say Charlie Gant and 2 other Cajuns came up with the idea. While turkeys are fried all over the country, it is fairly well agreed that it all started in the South in the Cajun country of Louisiana. The first Thanksgiving likely did not include turkey. Many attribute Thanksgiving turkey to Sarah Josepha Hale, who was known as the godmother of Thanksgiving. She wrote the book Northwood in 1827, discussing the addition of roasted turkey with Thanksgiving. Today we're going to fry rather than roast. We are bringing the temperature up to 350 and then we're going to maintain it at 350. So you can set the flame. I don't know how to adjust the flame on this thing. I'm just going to do it with the tank. Oh, that's bleeding. That's... All right, so we're sitting at 142 degrees right now.
So we have a little ways to go.
Yeah. All right, we've got about 45 minutes now, and we're gonna pull it up and check the temperature. That's 152. She's done.
You think?
Yep. Absolutely done. I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna let it go for another couple of seconds. I'm gonna get that skin a little crispier. So we ended up cooking it about 50 minutes, and I can tell you, I've seen these before, and sometimes they're just burnt. This is actually perfect. Look at this skin. Look at this skin. I'm gonna peel a piece off. Look at that. You hear that crunch? Come look at this. I bet you this is gonna be absolutely perfect. It's moist. Look at this bite. You gotta try this. A little more work, but worth every bit of the time. The oil, just be safe. Remember those safety rules, because even I follow them, except for the long shirts and goggles. Anyhow, you gotta try it. If you like this video, I'd appreciate it if you like and subscribe. Tell me where you're from, and I will respond to your comments, and send me photos if you make this. And I'll see you next time on